Hello friends, how are we doing today? I'm Heather, welcome back to Belle's Library. Today we are going to do a tier ranking video, ranking all of my reads that I have read so far this 2021. So there's like 190 books here, which is so many. So yeah, this is gonna be really fun. This is the first time I've done a tier ranking video and I'm super excited about it, and I'm doing it kind of in a fun and different way. I'm going to be ranking my books based on coffee. So before I explain and kind of really get into all of that nitty-gritty, please get down below and click subscribe real quick. And also my Goodreads and Instagram are down there for you guys to check out. I would love to talk bookish on all of those platforms with you, so go ahead and do that really fast, and then we can get into talking about my tier ranking here. So I have a few different tiers, and also I will say that I could not get all of the screenshots to fit into one thing. So we're gonna go by quarters. So the first 3 months of the year, then the next three, I have them kind of in their own tier ranking, but it's all by the same categories. So sorry, I'm not that tech savvy and it did not like to do that, but it was a lot of books. So I will figure it out probably eventually. Just didn't happen for this one. So without further ado, let's talk about the different categories that I have here. So my top category is salted caramel because I love salted caramel mochas. I'm always excited for the fall when that flavor comes out. It is just deliciousness. I love the mix of sweet and salty together. Oh my gosh. So this is going to be like books that I love, that I'm going to continue to love and want to read over and over, and just like they're the best, right? Then we have white chocolate mocha. So white chocolate mocha to me is a book that it's a drink that I enjoy anytime. So anytime I'm like, I don't know what I want to get, just get a white chocolate mocha. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. Gonna enjoy it. It's not like something extra that's super amazing, my favorite, but I still really, really like a white chocolate mocha. Then the next thing I have on here is Java chip. Now Java chip to me is like, it's tasty. Not gonna lie, it is yummy. But it ain't doing anything else for me. A lot of times there's not coffee in them, but you can add coffee, but like, it's just not like giving me a boost of energy. It's a lot of calories, it's super sweet. So like, I would enjoy it, but I'm not really gonna like call it anything more than just like average. It's not doing a ton for me, okay? So then we have cold brew, and cold brew, I personally, every time I've tried it, has just not been my thing. I just don't really like cold brew, but I know other people love cold brew. So this is gonna be books that like, wasn't really for me, but I feel like it could be for you or someone else. Like, or I've heard that other people, they enjoy this. It was not my cup of tea, right? And then our last one on here is soda. So soda is pretty much like, you're not coffee, so what the heck? I want coffee. This was gross and bad. I also really don't like soda. It's gonna give me a stomach ache. It's just, so these are books I just don't like. I don't enjoy them. And so they're gonna go into soda. So we're gonna rank my books based on coffee here and see how this goes. And I'm really hoping it's gonna be like amazingly successful. So let's go ahead and check it out. So the first book I have on here is 1922. It's like a shorter story for Stephen King. And I mean, I enjoyed it. It was okay, but like, did it really do much for me? Probably not. I think that's kind of a Java chip. Then we have In an Absent Dream, which I read a bunch of books from the Wayward Children series in this month of January. I was reading a bunch of them. So I think there's a few in here. In an Absent Dream, I actually really, really enjoyed this one. It's one of my favorites. I'll put Beneath the Sugar Sky also up here. Those two are probably my favorite in the series that I've read so far, and I think I've read the first 5? Yeah, 5. So yeah, those two I really, really enjoyed. And then let's see, All This Time, I think I'm gonna put All This Time in Cold Brew. it was a good book, and I read through it really quickly. My niece adores this book. It's like one of her all-time favorites, but like I don't know that it's fully for me. I think it's for a little bit younger audience. I mean, she's 12, so it wasn't a book that was super for me. Baby Free, that's a really fun graphic novel that's kind of a dystopian world. I enjoyed it. I really like the art style. Do I want to call it white chocolate mocha or Java chip? I think I'm gonna put it in Java chip. I think that's appropriate because I think it's kind of on the same level as 1922. Binti, this is a fun little sci-fi short story novella, and I had a fun time with that one. That one's gonna go in white chocolate mocha. Black Sun. Where do I want to put this? Okay, so Black Sun follows like 4 different perspectives, and I enjoyed a couple of them, but not other ones. And I also really kind of was having a hard time with the writing style, and so I was having a hard time getting through it. But I loved the story and concept of the idea, and a couple of the perspectives I followed, I absolutely loved. So it's almost like it could be cold brew because I know people really, really love this one, and it was not totally my favorite, but I do want to continue because I did enjoy it. It wasn't like awful. Like, maybe I'll put it in Java chip because it's like, I enjoyed it, but did it fully do anything for me? No. So I think that's appropriate. Okay, so next I have Blood and Honey, which is the sequel to Serpent and Dove, which I really, really enjoyed. Blood and Honey, I didn't enjoy as much. I think I'm going to put it in Java chip as well. It was just kind of like, it didn't live up to Serpent and Dove at all, and I was kind of bummed, but I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed being back with the characters. City of Brass, Salted Caramel. I adore this series. It is so good so far. I still need to read the last one in the trilogy, but oh, so good. So, Come Tumbling Down, I think I'm going to put into White Chocolate Mocha. So that's another Wayward Children series book. And I think I should have one more. Do I? Oh, maybe not. I must have read the other ones before in 2020. So I like Jack and Jill's storyline. It's just not my favorite out of all of it, which I know is like the opposite of everybody else. The Deep was a fun one. I'll put that one in Java chip. That one I enjoyed, but it wasn't anything like crazy. In the Dream House, I'm going to put that in White Chocolate Mocha. That was a really fun memoir. I'm not a big nonfiction memoir reader, but I wanted to try it out. And overall, I enjoyed my time with it. So I think that, you know, I'm cool with that. Drowned Country, that one, I did not enjoy this story. But was it just it wasn't for me, or is it, I think it's a soda. I didn't like it. I just didn't enjoy that one. It's like this fantasy book. It just, I don't even remember enough about it to talk about it. But yeah, it just, The Egg, I'm going to put that in White Chocolate Mocha. It's like a 3-page little short story, but it was thought-provoking and I really enjoyed it. Empress of Salt and Fortune, I think I'll put that in White Chocolate Mocha as well. I really enjoyed that one, and it was very thought-provoking as well and enjoyable, and I'm excited to continue that series. Evidence of the Fair, I will also put in White Chocolate Mocha. That one, again, thought-provoking. I like the way that Taylor Jenkins Reid writes. She does a really good job, and yeah, it's fun. She does a good job of like making things feel like they're in the real world and how you actually would act, as much as you may think you're gonna act a different way, you're not. Fate of the Fallen is soda. I DNF that like 1/3 of the way in, half of the way in. I put some of my DNFs in here if I made it like decently into the book. That one just, I did not enjoy at all. Gemina, I adore that series, so that's definitely going Salted Caramel. The Illuminae series is one of my favorite sci-fis. Gifts of Spring, I don't really remember a ton about. I remember it being kind of cute and fun, so I think that's a Java chip. The Girl Who Speaks Bear, this was a cute middle grade. I enjoyed reading it. I want to read more from Sophie Anderson. Love the art style on the cover, totally cute. The Haunting of Beatrix Green. I'm gonna put this in Java Chip. I wish that I really actually did enjoy the story, but I wish there was more to it, and I can't seem to figure out, like, reading more. Like, it seems like it should have sequels happening. I don't know. Yeah. Heavy Vinyl. This was a fun graphic novel that I would say I'm gonna put it in cold brew because I think it was enjoyable. I think it was nice, but I think that other people would enjoy it more. It just wasn't super my fave. Same with The House on Mango Street. I know this one's pretty well beloved and it's a little more of a classic and it has some good messages in it. It just wasn't super for me. I Am Legend, same. I did not like the movie or the book. Illuminae, like I said, one of my favorites. Sorry, I'm trying to get moving a little bit so this video isn't too long because I got a lot of books to go through. Juliet Takes a Breath. This graphic novel was beautiful, beautiful artwork. But yeah, that was a good white chocolate mocha one. Legendary. I seriously love the Caraval series. All of them are so fantastic. Oh my gosh, and Long Way Down, so good. I adore how impactful this graphic novel is. It is incredible, thought-provoking, amazing, creative. Love it. The Lottery, that's like a Shirley Jackson, but they like adapted it into a graphic novel. And I just feel like, I'm going to put it in soda. I don't feel like it adapted well into the graphic novel. I don't think it showcased all that it was supposed to say and do. Love and Pajamas is Java Chip. That was just like some fun collection of like comics that were about being in a relationship for a long time and how you just live in pajamas together. A Monster Calls. Oh my gosh, Salted Caramel for sure. I was bawling. That was beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. Mooncakes would be Java Chip. I enjoyed that graphic novel overall, but it wasn't anything incredible. Nevernight, I'm going to put into cold brew. I actually decided to DNF this series. I enjoyed the book. I still gave it like 4 stars, but I just don't feel like it's for me. It wasn't anything that I want to continue with. The Night Swim, that one's going in Salted Caramel. That was such a beautiful, impactful book. I really, really enjoyed it. The Ocean at the End of the Lane, I'm going to put into cold brew. I did not like this story at all, but I know a lot of people really like it and they enjoy Neil Gaiman's work. So that one's just not for me. The Patient. This one, I think I'm putting white chocolate mocha. It could almost be salted caramel, but I don't think it's quite there. But really enjoyed how fast-paced this thriller was, and it surprised me, and I was just like hooked. I was scared at moments. I don't get scared by books too often, but this one had me scared with some of the atmosphere in here, and just like, oh, it was good. This is a bunch of Edgar Allan Poe graphic novels, and it wasn't, I don't know. It just wasn't well curated, I don't feel like. I've read Poe stuff that's better, you know? Poet X is 100% salted caramel. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite books of all time, ever. So impactful, so beautiful. I love Elizabeth Acevedo's writing. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Radio Silence. This is going in cold brew. I didn't really enjoy it, but I know people do. It just wasn't for me. Sadie, definitely salted caramel. Oh my gosh, adored, 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 adored. Sam's Tea Party. I really want to read to my daughter when she gets a little bit older. I thought this was a super cute graphic novel that just talked about aging and getting older and how that is something to look at positively and not negatively, and then also about just growing up. So it kind of had this, you know, side where you're older and it's okay to age, but also like when you're younger, it's okay to feel comfortable growing up, and that's gonna be all right. Serpent and Dove, adore. That's a salted caramel. Here, so Drown Country, this first one in the duology is Silver in the Wood, so that one's just not for me. Small Spaces, salted caramel, love the series, talk about it all the time. It's like a middle grade horror. The Space Between Worlds, I definitely would say white chocolate mocha. I really, really enjoyed the story. It's not like amazing, but it was really great. Station 11, not for me. I didn't enjoy this, but I know other people have. Supernova, I love the Renegade series. I love all of them. I thought it was great. The Test, very thought-provoking and enjoyable. I think I'm going to put it in white chocolate mocha. That one was really, really fun. Let's see, we're almost there. To Be Taught If Fortunate. Becky Chambers has the most beautiful writing. I really, really, really enjoy her stuff. I'm going to put that in White Chocolate Mocha. Watch Over Me. I think I'm putting in White Chocolate Mocha. Nina LaCour has really beautiful writing as well. I really enjoyed that story. We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I'm going to put that in Java Chip. I like Shirley Jackson, but this wasn't my favorite that I've read so far from her. And then Well Met. That one's going to go up to Salted Caramel. I love the Renaissance vibes in here. It makes me feel like I'm at a Renaissance fair, and that is all the vibes that I need. So there is the first 3 months of my reading. Okay, so let's talk about the next 3 months of the year. I'm going to try and just like kind of go through these and not do too much explaining because, wow, it's taking a while. So Angel City, I didn't think that graphic novel was very good. Asylum, soda for sure. Beartown, really enjoyed. Body of Stars. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy that one. I didn't think it was as well put together as it could have been. Cersei, not for me, but people do love it. Crown of Feathers, very enjoyable. Daughter of the Burning City, probably a Java Chip on that one. Daughter of the Pirate King, very, very much enjoyed that one. It was really fast and fun. Dead Voices, I didn't enjoy that one as much as Small Spaces, but it was really good. Lots Away, can't wait to read for more from that author. Fable, we're gonna Java Chip you. Finale, again, Caraval series, beautiful. Folklords, I will Java Chip you. Foundry Side, I am going to put you in White Chocolate Mocha. This one was not as good as the first one, I feel like. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This one, I'll Salted Caramel that one. That one was really good. Honey Girl, unfortunately not for me, but people have been enjoying that one quite a bit. Horse Store on the other side, definitely love that one. So much fun. House of Leaves, not for me, but it could be for you. I don't know. This one's a definitely polarizing book. I Want to Be Where You Are. That one was fine. Into the Forest. No, I did not like that book. I DNF'd that book, but I still made it like 75, 80% into it. The Invited, that was a fun one. My first Jennifer McMahon. I enjoyed it. Super Feminist, we'll put you in Java Chip. Legendborn. Oh my gosh, love it. I love that one. Legendborn was so good. Library at Mount Char. I'm gonna Java Chip you. We got a lot of Java Chips happening right now. Lock and Key, I'm gonna Java Chip you too. Lost Village, I actually really enjoyed that one. That was an arc that I read that I actually enjoyed this past year. I feel like I got a few duds and then I just didn't want to read any more arcs. Love from A to Z, this was a good one. I liked the art style on that one, but I didn't really enjoy the story. It's Moonstruck, I believe, or Magic to Brew. The series is called Moonstruck. Malibu Rising. Oh, I wanted to love you more, but you just can't make it to Salted Caramel. We'll make you White Chocolate Mocha. This one, I would say Cold Brew. I think others might enjoy it more than I did. Number the Stars. Beautiful middle grade about the Holocaust. Oh, so touching. Obsidio, I love you. Ready Player One, so good. I need to talk about that book more. Red, White, and Royal Blue wasn't totally for me, but I know people love that one. Second, First Impressions was really cute. I think I'm gonna Java Chip it though. It's kind of like forgettable. Like I don't remember a ton about it. She's Too Pretty to Burn. I think I'll Java Chip. Slay, Salted Caramel, 100%. Sleeping Giants, definitely up there. Snowglass Owls, one of the most beautiful graphic novels ever. Take a Hint, Tandy Brown. Oh my gosh, we're Salted Carameling it up, you guys. I read some good books this year. They Never Learn. I really liked that one. It's a White Chocolate Mocha. Weight of the Stars, White Chocolate Mocha. What Beauty There Is. I did not like that one. That one's soda. And What Big Teeth. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. It's weird, and I don't think everybody would enjoy it, but I really had a fun time with that one. Well, that went a lot faster. Look at that. Bam. There you go. There's the next set. I don't know if there was as many books that time either. I did have in January, I read like 31 books in 31 days, so that could have been a big part of why that happened. Okay, Here we go. So this is July, August, and September's reads. So these should be a little more fresh than some of the other ones have been. Okay, Act G. Brown, my favorite of the Brown sisters. Oh, so good. Basket Full of Heads. I'll put in Java Chip. I enjoyed the storyline quite a bit. I just didn't enjoy the artwork. The Beautiful. I will white chocolate mocha you. Busted. I did not really enjoy that. Children of Blood and Bone. That was a really good one. Oh, Cost of Knowing. Some of my favorites. Crawl Space. I will Java Chip you. Creatures of Passage. I'm going to put in Cold Brew. I think that it has potential to be a really good book. I just DNF'd it because it was triggering. I was having a hard time with that. Dark Places. I will Java Chip. Darling, Java Chip. Daughter of the Siren Queen. This one was not as good as the first book, I feel like. I'm going to Java Chip. Dial A for Aunties. That one had me laughing. I really enjoyed that one. Final Girls, my least favorite Riley Sager. It was... meh. If I read that one first, I don't know if I would have continued reading from him, but he's definitely improved. Geek Love. That one was... I decided after some thought that I just really didn't enjoy that one very much. Haunting of Gillespie House. I think I'm going to Java Chip. Hannah Beast. I really, really like this one. It's super short. It's like, I don't know, 40, 50 pages, but it had an impact. I was like, ooh, you are good. Harley in the Sky. That one's a really cute one. Heartless. Really enjoyed that one. Horrid. I loved the writing that Katrina Leno has, but then the story just kind of fell flat at the end, I feel like. Hungry Hearts. We're going to Java Chip you. Kingdom of Copper. So good. I was talking about City of Brass earlier. Only gets better in the second one. So good. Last Night at the Telegraph Club. That was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I was hoping it was going to be a 5-star. It wasn't quite there, but it was still really good. The Last Time I Lied. Loved that one. That one was really good. Lock Every Door is my favorite Riley Sager, though. I was reading a bunch of Riley Sager, buddy reading them with Alita during this time. Lovely War. That was a beautiful little book. Maids. I'm going to put in Cold Brew. I just don't think it was totally for me. Monday's Not Coming. Tiffany D. Jackson has gorgeous writing. Really enjoyed that, but the ending kind of bumped it from being a full 5-star. Like, amazing, fantastic book. My Best Friend's Exorcism. Also White Chocolate Mocha. The Names They Gave Us. That'll be White Chocolate Mocha. Ooh, let's scooch down a little. One Last Stop, surprisingly, has really, like, stuck with me, and I really, really love it. This one, not for me. Paper Towns, I decided no more John Green. 6 Crimson Greens, so wonderful. I loved that one. Skyward, so wonderful. I feel like we start in Java Chip, and that's like taken off, and then all of a sudden, like, all the good books come in and it fills up the rest. Sleeper in the Spindle. This was a really good graphic novel by Neil Gaiman. Something is Killing the Children. I really enjoyed. I read the first 2 volumes in this one. Sorcery of Thorns. I'm going to put this one in Cold Brew. I didn't really enjoy this one, but I feel like some people have. And same with this one. Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Beautiful Lavender. Ava Lavender. Summer Days and Summer Nights. I'm going to put that one in White Chocolate Mocha. I enjoyed it. That one's an anthology, and so is Hungry Hearts. And I enjoyed that one a little bit more. The Tea Dragon Society. I read the first 2 graphic novels. Let's stick you up there so you can see a little bit of that bottom row. Those are going to go up there. They are, you want something heartwarming that's just going to make you smile because you're having a rough day. Those are it. Like, those graphic novels are it. Then She Was Gone. This one was Java Chip. Ooh, soda. Soda. Things have gotten worse since I last spoke. I think some people have enjoyed this, but I can't put it in anything other than soda. Thornhill. I really, really liked this one, but is it salted caramel? I don't know. I think it was pretty impactful. I'm going to put it in salted caramel. Throne of Glass. That was a good time. Nevermore. Not was Java Chip. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't anything as spectacular. I think it was hyped up a little bit too much for me. Turtle Boy, I think not for me. An Unwanted Guest, that one can Java Chip. Welcome to Night Vale, we'll Java Chip you. All right, there's that one. So, had a lot of white chocolate mocha and then Java Chip. So this one, like, you can definitely tell this quarter of my year, the reading, I had some really good reads, like in that top. I'm like, wow, those are good. So I still had a good chunk of really good reads, but it definitely, like, wasn't as good as a couple of the other ones there. Okay, and this is going to do these last few months of the year. Let's get through these real quick. And yeah, 10 Blind Dates. This was probably one of my favorite holiday reads that I've ever read. Super cute. 5 Total Strangers. I'm going to put in Java Chip because it's like, I feel like Natalie D. Richards' books are a good time and you really enjoy them while you're reading them, but like, they're pretty predictable too, but they're still fun to read. Ace of Spades, I'm going to Java Chip. As Old as Time, I actually really enjoyed this one. It made me want to read more of those Twisted Tales. Bear and the Nightingale, so good. I'm going to Java Chip, Coppersmith Farmhouse. Yeah, I'm going to Soda, Final Girl Support Group. Can I just say, we're going to rant for a second. This won the horror category, I believe, on Goodreads Choice Awards. I've seen so many people DNFing this book. I really enjoy Grady Hendrix. I do. But this book, I DNF'd it. I could not get through it. I am amazed that it won. I'm like, really? Like, I have heard so many people complain about this book and DNF it. So, what? I don't get that at all. And like, that's definitely like a popularity thing. It just was boring. And I don't like the final girl trope thing, I don't think. For Your Own Good, I liked this one. That was a good one. This one was Soda. I read like an Amazon horror short story like series of like 7 different short stories you'll see throughout this. Some of them were really good, some of them were not. Girl Who Drank the Moon, that one was cute. Gloria will Java Chip you. Hide and Seeker, I really enjoyed that one. That was a good one. This is a little graphic novel. It was a good time. That one was fun. House in the Cerulean Sea, I reread. Oh my gosh, so wonderful. Hunting Party, honestly, not good. Well, Java Chip, Ice Cream Man is another graphic novel. It was okay. It could almost go like Soda, but that's okay. It's not that bad. In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife. I loved that one. Oh, I love Hypothesis. So good. One of my favorite romances this year. The Matzo Ball, we're going to Java Chip you. Maybe in another live Java Chip. Yeo Deo. I don't remember if I liked this one. I don't think I did. We're going to put you down there. Oak Avenue. I actually really enjoyed that one. One of my favorites from that series of Amazon short stories. Once Upon a Broken Heart was massively disappointing. Practical Magic, not for me. Project Hail Mary, so wonderful. Pumpkinheads, that was a reread. I really enjoy that graphic novel for the fall. It's a fun one. The Remedy, I kind of enjoyed that one. I do remember. It wasn't anything fantastic, but it was enjoyable. The Sanatorium, we're going to Java Chip. 7 Dirty Secrets, another Natalie D. Richards, so we'll just kind of keep hers together. Skyward, this graphic novel was really fun. Sleep Tight Motel, I was kind of just disappointed in that one. That one's a Soda. Something is Killing the Children, so there's the 3rd volume of that series. That was a fun one. A Study in Charlotte we'll put it here. It wasn't totally for me. I think other people would enjoy it more. But I still, I enjoyed it enough. It was still yummy. Sundown Motel, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I'm really glad I read that one. The Tangled Woods. What was this one? I guess I'll put it in Java Chip. I don't know, I don't remember it, so maybe I should just throw it in Soda. This was a fun one. These Witches Don't Burn. Under the Whispering Door, I will put that in White Chocolate Mocha. I didn't enjoy it as much as House in the Cerulean Sea. I do wonder if I had read that one first, if I would enjoy that one more, or if it was just too close. Virgin River, I will Java Chip. I don't think I'm continuing that series either. Where the Crawdads Sing, I'm going to put in Cold Brew because so many people love this book, but it just wasn't totally my cup of tea. So there's that one. I feel like I just got faster and faster. This last one too, I mean, I've got more reads to read in December that I just haven't gotten to. I actually just finished a book last night that I didn't get to add into here. So A Psalm for the Wild Built by Becky Chambers. I would put White Chocolate Mocha. We're going to just talk about that one. So there it is. There is my tier ranking for you guys of all of the books that I read this year. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? You'll have to let me know. And if you made it this far, leave me a coffee emoji down below. Maybe a coffee bean, a coffee cup, whatever you got. Just let me know you're here and chit chat with me. I would really, really love it. And let me know what you think of this tier ranking thing. Is this fun? Is this not? I haven't done one before, so I'm just curious as to if you guys like this kind of stuff, if I should do more. Just let me know. And have an absolutely amazing day, and I will talk to you guys later.